The man stuff.
Why would you get wings at an Italian restaurant? Because I want to, girl. Because I want to.
I was like, oh hell, there he go. Oh shit, let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. Did I just get scammed? Ooh, child. Good morning, y'all. This will be the start of a new vlog. It is Thursday. If y'all hear some noise, it's because the people are out there mowing the yard, doing the yard work. Yard boy. But this will be the start of a new vlog, y'all. I just made it to work. I just realized I had to print these ladies, well, this woman's records out to be mailed. She's already emailed me her. She emailed me back the release that I sent her. Well, actually, it's her mom's records. So she emailed me back the request that she filled out. She emailed me the power of attorney. And she also emailed me back her driver's license. So I literally forgot. I was like, dang. And I was supposed to send that yesterday. Well, it's not a big rush, but I told her I would send it yesterday. So I'm gonna print them out and take them to the administrative assistant because she normally mails out the records. She FedEx it, and she will give me the tracking number and everything. So all I have to do is just take her the records. I just want to give it to her early in the morning because I don't know what time she does all that. I don't know if she has a specific time. So I just want to go ahead and print them out and give it to her. I think I want to do that before I go upstairs and do all of that. So yeah, happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. We do lifestyle vlogs over here. 9 to 5 vlogs. I work in medical records. I'm a medical records tech, health information tech. There's so many different titles to this position. But I've been doing this for umpteen years. So if you have any questions in regards to this position, put them in the comments, DM me or whatever, and I'll let you know what it's all about. Or you can watch my 9 to 5 vlogs. I have a few on my channel. I'll link them below. It's a playlist. I think, did I group them in a playlist? I don't know. Yeah, I think I do have some day in the life vlogs, day in the life of a medical records tech or health information tech in a playlist. So I'll link that below as well. So welcome to my channel. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, comment, and share. So yeah, girls, we just walked in. I got me some matcha today, girl. My head is pounding for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, child, I didn't put no trash bag in the trash or nothing. But I stayed up till like 11 trying to get my vlog out. So I need to do the description box and make it public in a few minutes. Once I get through doing this, where's the email? Let me print these records out. Let me go check the facts on these releases. Let me go upstairs and get my charts and get my day started, y'all. It's Thursday. I'm ready to close out this week because it's been a week. Girl, I don't went upstairs and got my charts because I realized this lady, well, this daughter wants all of her records, and she was here 3 times since July. So she wants July's records, she wants August, and she wants September. But y'all, this is gonna be a lot to print. So I went ahead and got my charts, and now I'm about to start on these. I need to go make sure that I got paper in the printer, and I'm about to get to printing, child. Lord, how many days? First time she was here 11 days. Oh Lord. You know what? I think today's gonna be a busy day, which is good because I like busy days. When it's stuff like this, and I really don't have to like talk to anybody, when I can just do my work on a computer without having to answer the phones or anything, I like that kind of busy. But when I'm constantly having to answer the phones, and then I don't even mind the releases when they're coming through the fax, but when I'm constantly having to answer the phone, I hate that kind of busy. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get started for real this time. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
You know what I'm saying? You can find a good dupe or something that restoration her like that, because baby, they
hey y'all.
nice things.
Ooh. Watching my girl Peyton. Girl, y'all, I am tired. I'm so tired. And then my headache is coming back. It was going away earlier. It was going away earlier, but now that I'm off, oh my god, I just want to go home and close my eyes. I think Joey is making I think he's making homemade hamburgers with green chili in it. I ain't gonna lie, all I'm gonna do is just eat and go to bed. I was thinking about I bought some curtains for the bedroom. I was thinking about hanging the curtains and cleaning up and all this stuff. I don't think I'm in the mood right now. I just want to go, child. I'm tired. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but girl, it's time to close my eyes. And then, girl, when I was leaving, well, I was getting ready to leave. It was probably like 4:15. I was doing requests or whatever, and then around, I said like 4:25, I started packing my stuff up, putting all my shred stuff in the shred bin and cleaning off my desk. And then I think a fax was already on the fax machine, but I didn't check until I got through with everything because I was about to clock out. I went and got the fax and looked at it, and it was from this particular clinic. From this particular clinic. I think I vlogged it. I talked about this particular clinic like a couple of vlogs ago, how they were sending back to back requests for different patients wanting just face sheets, and one patient on each page basically. And this particular one, and that was the one that sent the fax today, and they put 2 people, I think it was 2 or 3 people on this request, but then they had the nerves to say they want face sheets for these particular people, but then they put it in bold print that they need these face sheets faxed today. Stat. So y'all already know what I did. Girl, it was already time for me to go. I don't work off the clock, so they will be getting these face sheets tomorrow. You don't demand they need these facts today. You can't just put that on nobody's face sheet. You can't just demand stuff. Now had you said, will you please fax? If you have time, will you please fax these today? I really need these, or something in a very demure, nice, mindful tone, then I would have considered, even if I was off the clock. But girl, that's the tone The way you wrote it, I didn't take it mindful. I didn't take it demure. I took it like you was trying to regulate. Now, it's your fault that you sent it later in the day. You should have sent that earlier, before 4 o'clock. Nope. I don't respond to demands, especially in bold print, telling me I need to fax these today. Girl, y'all should have seen how my face scrunched up like, you'll get them tomorrow. And it won't even be first thing tomorrow. You'll get them. And maybe they'll call and my manager will send them, but I don't respond to demands like that now. You needs to I mean, I know I work there, that's my job, but y'all gonna have to come correct. I don't know who these people think they are. I need to fax these today. Stat. Now, I got a call yesterday, and the woman was very nice. She was like, you know, she was getting my phone number for the fax number. She was getting my fax number because she was sending a request. And she was like, is it okay if I put stat on there? Because we're kind of needing these records right now. I was like, no, you don't have to put stat on there. I'll get them. As soon as you send the request, I'll fax the records over. She was like, okay, thank you. Now, you know, if she asks, she asks. You know, so it's like, that was very mindful, very demure of her. But to put that on there, I need to send the face sheets today. Stat. I don't tolerate that kind of talk. Nope. Or that kind of writing either. Y'all know. But anyways, y'all, I'm about to take out these clothes. I'm tired. I really don't even feel like eating. I just want to go get in the bed and close my eyes. It's just been one of those days. Y'all, I'm so tired. I just feel so like my headache is gone away, but I'm just so freaking tired. Like, I just need to lay in the bed. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was because I needed to eat. So I went to Marco's and got me a crustless pizza, and I started eating it, and then I was like, I don't even want that. That is not what it is. I think I'm just sleepy, or I don't know. And then I'm drinking a Celsius, and I'm almost done with that, and that's not even waking me up. I don't know what the deal is. I didn't want to get up this morning, y'all. I was up at 5:30 this morning. Y'all know I wake up at 5:50. 5:50 roll around. Girl, I'm still in the bed just laying there. I got out of the bed around 6:05. And when I finally rolled my big ass out the bed, I was moving like I ain't had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. I left the house around 7:35. I left the house with no lunch, no nothing, no snacks, no nothing. I had to stop at the store and get me some sort of snacks to, well, some cheeses for breakfast. I had enough time to make me some coffee, but that was it. And I clocked in at 8:05. I think it was like 8:03 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But a sis is sleepy. And this ain't helping. This is not helping. I don't, oh my God. And And then Kiana has a game tonight. It starts at 5:45. I'm gonna stay there even if we have to watch the varsity and a junior varsity. I'm gonna commit to staying if we have to stay all night, because of course I don't have to go to work the next day. But tomorrow they have a freaking tournament like all day, she said. All day. All day. Yeah, you heard me. I told Joey, I just texted you, I was like, I'm gonna commit to going to the game tonight, but tomorrow I'm not going. I am not going. I am not going.
That's okay.
Good morning, y'all. Girl, it's 7:19 and I'm up on a Saturday. I cannot sleep. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I think, yeah, Joey, I think he's already going to take Kiana to the school for the tournament, and I don't know what time he's gonna go back to the school to watch the game or whatever, but I'm up, child. I cannot sleep. Where is the light in Caroline? I cannot sleep late on the weekends, and I hate that. It makes me so mad. Child. But anyways, y'all, I stayed for the whole game last night. What's going on? Yeah, I stayed for the whole game last night, and that team that Kiana's team played against, well, the whole school played against the junior varsity, the varsity, and Kiana's team. Girl, that team seemed like they've been playing for years. They seem like they went to camp together. They practice in the morning and in the afternoon. They practice on the weekends. When I tell you, that team literally beat the varsity. I'm surprised they beat the varsity. They beat the junior varsity. They beat Kiana's, the freshman. They beat, you know, they play 3 games for each class or whatever, and they beat them all. They won all of their games, and it was just like, oh my God, they whooped their ass. I'm like, girl. I'm like, dang. I mean, they really, that team was really, really good. I mean, really, really, really good. Like, Kiana's school didn't have no chance at all. I think Kiana's coaches were saying that school is, I think, what she said? I think they won all of their games like 3 years in a row or something like that. Kiana was trying to tell me. But I'm like, soon as they started like practicing and they hit their first ball, me and Joey was like, yeah. And then it was a little girl sitting beside us. She couldn't have been no more than like 15, 16. She was like, damn. I was like, ooh, But Kiana's school hung in there, but I was like, yeah. But anyways, I'm making me some coffee. I hate when I cannot sleep in. That was my whole thing. I wanted to sleep in. And I didn't get no good rest last night, none, because after the game, we ended up going to this restaurant called this Italian restaurant called, what is it? It starts with a P. I don't know, but I had water, like 2 glasses of water, and then when I came home, I had a bottle of water. So all night I was like literally peeing, and it interrupted my sleep all night. And then one time I had got into a real good sleep and I had to pee, and I held it so long to the point where the bottom of my stomach was hurting. I was like, Christy, get your ass up and pee. And that was around 6 something, 6:15. I was like, let me just, pick up my phone and just start scrolling. So when I heard the door slam, which was around 7, I was like, I'm just gonna get up, make me some coffee, and it is what it is, child. So happy Saturday. I'm mad. I'm just mad because I just really just wanted to sleep in. But I don't think I have too much planned today. Being that I'm not going to the tournament, I think I want to hang my curtains that I bought for our bedroom. I bought some more curtains for our bedroom. And then I don't know if I wanted to try to clean the house, dust, and do all that, like do a deep clean and stuff. But then I also want to go get my nails done. I also want to go to Hobby Lobby and Target and do all of that. But I'm like, do I feel like doing all of that? And then I need to wash my hair. So I don't know what I want to do today. I do know I want like a me day. Being that I really, being that I, not going to a tournament. Girl, why is this thing? So I don't know. We'll see how I feel after this coffee. Hopefully it won't make me burp, child. I didn't put it on strong this time. It's just lately I haven't been able to drink all of my coffee. I only been able to drink like 4 or 5 sips, and then that's it. So we're gonna see. I feel like I needed to stop using cinnamon. I don't know. I'm trying to see what it is. I stopped pushing strong. And then I haven't taken the Phenermin yet either. So we're going to see if I drink the coffee first and then take the Phenermin after and not use cinnamon. I don't know. I'm just trying to weigh everything out. I don't know. We're going to see. Let's see. Oh, I need some more vanilla. Girl. I used to didn't like the sugar-free vanilla syrup, but it's grown on me. Being that it's only 0 calories, it's really grown on me. So, and then I used the Dunkin' Donuts. We're gonna see if I burp a lot. But anyways, the restaurant that we went to last night was an Italian restaurant. Of course, I got wings because I don't know. I don't know. That was the safest thing because I haven't tried that restaurant before, and me and the waitress was talking. I was like, how are their wings? She was like, I'm more like you. When I go to restaurants, I like to try the wings. I like to try different wings to see if the wings are good, because I'm a wings girl. I was like, see, you get it. You get it. I know it's an Italian restaurant, but I do like to try the wings. And Kiana got the chicken Alfredo and Joey got the pizza. But the wings were really, 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 really good. But the blue cheese dressing, I normally get blue cheese dressing with my buffalo wings. But like the lemon pepper wings and all the rest of the wings, I get ranch dressing. Their blue cheese was, but the sauce on the wings was really, really good. I only ate 5. And I plugged that into my calorie count. They actually had an option for that particular restaurant. The wings were really good. Joey didn't like their pizza. Of course, he didn't tell the waitress that, because the staff at that restaurant was very, very friendly. Very friendly. But he said the pizza was not good. And he said Kiana's chicken Alfredo was not good at all to him, but Kiana liked it. But my wings was really, really good though. So the wings were good to me. I would go back just for the wings. I would really go back just for the wings.
Why would you get wings at an Italian restaurant? Because I want to, girl. Because I want to.
And luckily that was in my calorie budget, because I think I had, before that, I had a smoothie from Smoothie King. Normally I would go to Smoothie King and get the green tea tango. Girl, they don't sell that no more. They do not sell the green tea tango no more. I was so hurt, I didn't know what to do. So I was just looking at the menu like, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? So I was like, let me just get something to perk me up. So I got the coffee smoothie, the coffee with protein smoothie with vanilla in it. And it was really, really good too. And it did perk me up for the game. It really perked me up. So I guess that'll be my new drink for Smoothie King. So if you go to Smoothie King, make sure you try the coffee smoothie, the vanilla one. It was really good. So after all of that, all of my eating that yesterday, I had like 200 calories to spare. Look at me, look at God, look how I'm doing. Okay. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I need to just start cleaning now, and then around whenever Joey leaves, he may go around. I don't know what time he's gonna go back to the school, or if he's gonna stay. No, because the way he was dressed, I know he ain't going. He had on some gym shorts and a t-shirt. So maybe around 11 or 12, I can go out and do what I need to do. Ooh. Y'all, tell me why I'm just now, oh, hold on, I am just now leaving, well, about to leave the house. Girl, all of my tumblers are in here. I ain't got nowhere to sit my little Stanley. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh, girl. Oh, child. Like I said, I'm just now about to leave the house. Only because, girl, I made a fat girl move and I made the wrong move. Do you hear me? Instead of me eating something healthy like grapes, what else we had in there? Strawberries. Something healthy. Girl, I chose to eat Rotel and Doritos. And when I tell you I'm breathing so heavily, I feel so freaking heavy. Like, as I was cleaning, I had to sit down for 15 minutes because I was getting hot and I was breathing hard, and I was just like, oh my God. What made me eat? And then my stomach is like poking out extremely, like, bad. Like, I feel like I need to poop. I don't know what possessed me to eat that Rotel dip. I just don't know what possessed me to do that. And now I feel so like heavy. I didn't even get finished cleaning the house. I was like, if I don't leave this house, I'm gonna end up staying in the house today. And me being that, you know, this is my little me time. I wanted to get out by myself for a little while. I was like, I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing and leave or else. So I was able to vacuum the whole house, sweep the whole house. I cleaned Kiana's room, washed our bedding, washed her bedding. What else did I do, child? Oh, I hung the curtains, and what else did I do? I vacuumed the whole house. Oh, and I washed the clothes. I think I just put those in a dryer. And yeah, I didn't do too much, but it was taking me so long because, like I said, I ate that Rotel, and I'm like, oh my God. I am like, boo. So I've been trying to drink this water so it can kind of like digest quicker. I don't know. Child, so I need to go back home, and I made Kiana's bed and everything, so I need to go back home and make our bed and load the dishwasher. That's basically everything I need to do because I, you know, wipe down the counters and everything, so I didn't really just I didn't do too much cleaning today. Oh, and I need to wash my clothes, or wash my scrub. So yeah, and then I need to wash his hair. So yeah, girl, oh, that Rotel just got me. I literally just wanted to lay in the bed. Child, girl. I was like, I need to go somewhere and walk this off because I am full and bloated. Like, ooh. And then I didn't eat that much. I ate like a little, you know, those little ramekins. It was like a bigger one that you put like dip in, or yeah, like dip in. And it was one of those. And I am, oh girl, I don't like this feeling. Oof, child. So maybe I'll walk it off. I think I'm about to go to, is there another Hobby? Girl, this man and all this dust that he done kicked up. He probably glad my car is already dirty. Is there a close to Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby near me. The closest one is the one I normally would go to. Okay, y'all, I think that's where I'm gonna head to, and then I'm gonna go to Target, and then I need to get my nails done, but I don't like to go to the nail shop on the weekend. No, ma'am. Isn't like the Hobby Lobby that I forgot which Hobby Lobby we went to, but they had a big selection of stuff. But this one is not giving that for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know what it is. But I got a few pillows for the living room couch, and that's about it. And some rocks or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Some little rocks to put in the tree to make it sit up. And that's it. I don't know what this music is, child. But yeah, I think I'm about to head to Target, and then I'm gonna head to the house. I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot of people out. It is a lot of people out. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna look around the store one more time, and then I'm gonna head to Target. Girl, do y'all ever just, when y'all get out the store, y'all just sit in the parking lot and just start scrolling y'all phone? Don't do that shit no more. Don't do it no more. I've been sitting out here for the past 10 minutes, and I guess this older man, he must have been walking around here looking for the people that's been sitting in their cars. Cause child, I'm thinking he walking over here, you know, just walking past me. No, he walked to my car. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm just getting off work, and my wife forgot to put gas in the car. And I done ran out of gas. I ain't ashamed to say it. I done ran out of gas. And can you spare me a few dollars? I'm 71 years old. He was sweating. I worked the assembly line. And can you spare me a few dollars? I was like, oh hell, there he go. Oh shit, let me hurry up. Luckily, I mean, I don't carry cash on me, but I had a few dollars in my console. Plus, I had all this change in my cup holder that was literally embedded in my doggone cup holder. So I gave him what I could. Yeah, I gave him what I could, child, but he scared me. You know how some people be scammers. Some people, can you take me here? Can you give me a ride here? But it looks like, he was, wait a minute, was he telling the truth? If he was telling the truth, let me see if I can find him. Because I only gave him like a good, it was like $2 in dollars, and then I don't know how much in change. Let me see what he done went to. Girl, where he done went? Child, where he went that quick? I just seen him. Bitch, did he just get in that truck, the F-150? I know you lying. See, here I am trying. I was about to get emotional trying to help this little 71-year-old man whose wife forgot to put gas in the car. Was that him getting in the F-150, girl? I know you lying. Did I just get scammed? You know what? I did my good deed for the day. Y'all see me? I was about to get get emotional. I was like, some people don't be scammers. Some people do. But he looked like he was, you know, like he was going to get some gas. He done heard his little... Girl, he just got in that burgundy looking F-150. Well, maybe maybe he didn't have no gas for his F-150. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe he wasn't lying about that. He said he didn't have no. He didn't say he didn't have a car. He said he didn't have no gas. So okay, you know. He didn't say he was homeless or nothing. He said he didn't have no gas. Okay. Now I see. He did say that, Christy. He did say that. He didn't have no gas. He didn't have no gas. He did not have any gas. Yup. You know? So I helped him get some gas. Yeah. He told me the truth. He did. He said he had no gas, Christy. What you thought he was gonna put the gas in? Yeah. Girl, I don't. Okay, let me go on in here to Target. No, Target look packed too. Lord. I hate doing errands on a Saturday. Lord.
Shout out to TA for a minute. Yes.
Alright, y'all, we are now in Ollie's. Their music is pretty loud, so they seem like they got a cute little selection. They got a lot of stuff in here, a lot of more new inventory. So let me look around because the music, like I said, the music is super loud. So I'm talking to y'all later.